back, everybody. Ryan Stratus here with Ninja Sport Network. We'll be bringing you the commentary and live stream here for the S9, I believe the 7U division. I'm going to update our graphics here in a moment, but we are in the 7U. We just finished up the 9U athletes. Some exciting runs out there. And they are finishing up the rules currently for the 7U division. We had some alterations to the course from the preliminary round yesterday. Finals course, they've been modified slightly in a couple areas, just enough to throw a monkey wrench into some of their plans. You'll see some new techniques tested out on that course. As this course designed by Warrior Tech Raleigh in North Carolina, Matt Collins, the lead coach on the floor right now, making sure everybody understands the rules. Time limit for the previous age division was 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Because of the changes, it's a little bit more difficult of a course. So we'll have to see exactly what the total time is going to be for these athletes here. This is a younger division. Might give them a little more breathing room, but maybe not. We'll see exactly how it's going to go here in just a bit. But again, my name is Ryan Stratus, and if you have any questions or concerns in the chat, feel free to chime in. Let us know. And while the rules are finishing up, go ahead and take a time to shout out all the sponsors here on the screen. Thank you so much to all the sponsors making this event possible. Would not be able to do this without the help and support from the various entities out there in the ninja community. The various gyms you see listed have been providing all of the obstacles and course designs for the various divisions. And big shout out to those sponsors. Thank you so much. And we're going to be getting going here in just a bit with the 7U's finals courses. And here's a quick look at a new addition to this course, the Minecraft pickaxes. They'll have to shimmy down the track utilizing just the handle of those axes before transitioning over. Currently sitting in the end position. They just had somebody demo that obstacle. That one's been one of the deciding factors for the course runs. Say there's 3 different spots on this course that could make or break your run depending on how fast you're trying to get through everything. It's going to be that Lachey lane with the various Super Mario power-ups, the question mark cliffhangers, and now with the addition of the Minecraft pickaxe slider, it's really going to be testing their grip and swing tech as they work their way towards the end of this course. And we'll find out exactly what the time limit's going to be for these athletes, but the fastest athlete we had, I want to say in the last division, was sub 130. Just cruising through. We'll see how these athletes perform here in just a bit. I believe we've got just over 30 athletes in this wave. And again, this is the finals for the 7U division. And looks like the athletes are just now finishing up the rules. And here comes the mental aspect of the sport. It's time where the coaches and the student will start to walk through the course and really game plan out exactly how they want to attack each obstacle. Now, this part can be tricky because there's so many obstacles out there, so many different techniques they have to try to remember. Makes it especially challenging for the younger age groups. Sometimes they just want to get out there and play on stuff. So if they take it almost too serious, it can be pretty tough for them to take the falls, and it's okay. They're going to keep on having fun out there no matter what. Just getting our camera positions figured out as we are awaiting the start of this course. And we got.
The good thing about this obstacle is that flower, it can, burst into flames at any point. And so the kids really need to make sure that flower does not catch on fire when they grab it. Back to you, Ryan. Thanks.
All right, thanks a lot, Matt. Matt Collins is the course designer, head coach out there on the floor, adding in some humor. Also a stand-up comedian if you ever get the chance to see him perform. He's got a wide skill set. He's got that dry sense of humor. It's awesome to see, awesome to have out there. these athletes slowly figuring things out. Trying to get the cameras adjusted just right. Checking the wingspan of some of these youngins. Not a bad way to go about it. Look at those question mark cliffhangers. That last one will spin around on you. So everybody's just measuring out their distances, seeing exactly how far they have to step, how far they have to reach. It's no easy task to try to remember all that on the fly. That's what makes this sport so challenging. Everything changes from course to course, from event to event. But the sport is great for building self-confidence and problem solving and teamwork. As most of these athletes, they're all trying to achieve the same thing. They're all trying to be out here and hit buzzers. So you can build that community and build that camaraderie through all facing these tough challenges that we have to face. So they gave these athletes a few more minutes to figure out everything on the floor. And while we wait for the athletes to finish their game plans, I'm just going to throw up the sponsor page so you can take a look at who all helped us out at this event, just in case you want to Google some of their information. We'll be back in just a bit. folks. Just got word that we're getting ready to start the course. So the athletes have exited the floor. The coaching staff on the course is getting set. Making sure everything is ready to go. Timing system brought to you by the Ninja Master. It's been UNAA's timing system all season long. All right, folks, just got clarification. It's going to be a 3-minute time limit. So gave them a little more breathing room. Still not much. That time can tick away really fast. I see the delay. It was Matt Collins waiting on that iced coffee. Now we're ready to go, I think. Starting things off on this course, they still have that slider. Very reminiscent of Stage 2 back in the day on American Ninja Warrior. Used to be a slider drop down a track that wasn't on rails, or didn't have safety rails on the side. That pipe could fall right between. It was not a fun way to start a Stage 2. And here we go, counting them down. And we're off on the move. Wait on our timer system to get updated here in a second. Ooh, going across those mushroom tops, and no problem. First and third do pivot from side to side. I'm going to have to get this side angle swing. Hold on tight. And nice work, waiting for it to swing around. Athlete coming out of Motion, Canada. One of the international athletes. And gets the landing through the rings. Climbing up and starting to shimmy over. Making quick work of that first building. We're trying to get low onto this next helicopter handle. First touch point for this obstacle. And we are making our way through onto the platform. Shimmying over to those lily pad hops. Get our timer system here updated in a second as we're working our way through those Frogger steps. Gets the clear. Now we're climbing up onto the turtle shell. Split the grip, and now we got to get up to that flower power. Twist and turn. Hold on tight. Touch point is that star. We claim a point by just touching the star. Other point on that obstacle would have been making it to the landing pad, but that's all right. Oh, a little bit of a stumble there. on those spinning platforms on the ground. Penelope Latondres on the move. You get a touch point on that second block. Sticks the landing. Going to try to fight her way through these next couple of moves. Oh, not quite there. Gets 1 point off of that combo. First look at the Minecraft pickaxe. Sliding across. Got to generate some momentum. The lower you are, the easier it's going to be to get there. But, oh, the slide across is going to be kind of rough. And 3-minute time limit is done. That's going to do it for Penelope. Nice try. All right, great work from Penelope. First runner, always a tough spot to be in when you don't know what the other athletes have done yet, what time you have to beat. Next athlete, Ellie Milligan, coming in down the track. And that first one tips. Ooh, careful on that third. Nice job. Coming out of the Rhino Ninja Gym, Ellie looking for that big swing. Looking calm and collected out there. Best way to be when you're swinging through those rings. Climbing onto that truss to get to a better position onto that rampage wall. Trying to find some purchase in those windows. Got to go back low again for that helicopter toss across. There we go. Hold on tight. Just a little hung up on the transfer. 1 point for touching the helicopter. Another for the clear. Nice job, Ellie. And we got to push these blocks a little forward. Big hop across the Frogger blocks. Ooh, hold on with that grip. Not much purchase there with those fingers. Hold on tight. Oh, so close. Spinning tops here. No ropes today. They had ropes to help with the transitions in the prelims. Now they got to trust their balance more than their rope swinging prowess. Here we go with these cliffhangers on the question blocks. And going through. Going for that big swing here. Hold on tight. Nice job, Ellie. You got one more tough move to make here on that angled block. Just a little shy of that full clear on that obstacle. And now that Minecraft pickaxe, just one in hand. Similar to Kane Lane. Another obstacle from A&W. Sliding across the track with just a pipe to hold on to. Oh, not quite able to get there. And that's going to do it for official time, but we're going to fight on to that bell. And if not, we're just going to drop on down. Ellie Milligan. Nice job. Not sure if you can hear the audio from the World Cup behind us, but every time somebody clears an obstacle, you hear that corn noise. That kind of goes hand in hand with those question mark blocks over there for any of those Mario fans. And next athlete on the move, Emma Goldstein. Striding her way through Mushroom Kingdom, no issues there. Now the ring technique here might be a little challenging for some of the smaller competitors, because the offset rings will test that skill set. But A-OK for Emma. Shimmying across. Got to get a little lower to get to that helicopter handle. Good work stepping on through. Big push off of that platform. No longer have those lily pads to help get through those blocks. Got to stay on top of those red platforms. But she does nice work, Emma. Swinging through. Hold on tight, flower power in hand. Touch point on the star. Almost holds on, but gets a point for engaging that obstacle. Quick footwork across the spinning platforms. And here we go on the question mark cliffhangers. 1 point acquired from that second block, making it to the third. Got to get all the way to the end platform. Not quite able to get there. Needed a little more power. Climbing up now for the pickaxe. Not quite going to get it down the track. Sprinting towards the rope. Wants to try to get one more point. He's got a great leg lock here. Going with that front foot pinch. And hits the bell at 235.3. Nice job, Emma. So I think some of the younger, smaller athletes here are really going to have to utilize more pull power to get that Minecraft axe down the track. The lighter you are, the tougher that's going to be. Avery Nichols sliding on down right now. You can see how much those mushrooms start to tip on that first and third. No problem for Avery so far. Great timing. Really want to relax when you're on those rings. And up on to that first building. Tyler Smith, one of the pros from yesterday, is helping out on the sideline right now with the chalk and the coaching and encouragement. Nice swing across for Avery. Eyeing that dismount. You can feel a little awkward when you're up there. That wall could swing away from you when you try to jump and push away from it. And here we go, trying to get through these red platforms. These Frogger hops. Nice job. Chalking up real quick before these big laches. Generating that momentum on the backswing best as she can. Avery holding on to that flower power. Now we need to get to that star if we want that next point. Generating a little bit more here. Hold it, not quite there. Coming up on 1 minute remaining. We'll chalk up a little bit more before these tough upper body obstacles. Hold it. 1 point acquired. Hips starting to circle up some. Not the swing she wanted. Avery's going to keep on moving though. And now the vertical grip's going to be tested. Gets to the end of the track. Okay, gets 1 point, I believe, for touching that next pickaxe. And here we go, climbing up. And tagging the bell to finish up. Avery Nichols. Nice run. All right, next athlete on the platform getting ready to go. So we got Grant Kinningham out there as the coach. Saw him put some exciting runs together in the prelims and the finals at the pro course put on by Obstacle Ninja Academy last few days. And Presley Martinez coming on down. Stepping across these mushroom caps. And swinging through, a little out of reach there. She's got to have to adjust a bit. This can be challenging. Oh, but figures it out. Great job. And there's the swing she was looking for. Oh, but not able to stick the landing, fully falling backwards. Need to be able to stay forwards onto those platforms. Gets 1 point, though. Most of these obstacles are 2-pointers. Presley scrambling across these buildings. And swinging across that helicopter handle. And big jump off that third building. Got to stay on top of those red blocks, and no problem for Presley there. Time to check that swing tech on the blue turtle shell. Up and in, hold on tight. Star power here can be a touch point. Gets the point. But can't hold on, that's all right. Gonna keep on striding. Got about a minute remaining. On to these cliffhangers. Not quite able to get to that touch point by getting to that second block. Testing that vertical grip here. It's smart to stay up high. just in case that grip starts to slip. Trying to use that momentum to slide it down the track, but getting stuck a little bit. Yeah, not going to get there. But she'll have about 25 seconds. Get to the top of that rope. Come on, let's see what kind of rope tech we got. We're going with the frog pinch. Presley not quite able to get there, but that's all right. High five to the coach. Great try. And next athlete on the move, Adriana Metacarpa. Oh, got a little off angle on that step. Swing across these offset rings. And no problem on the rings. Coming out of the gym called the Ring Masters. Adriana making her way across. Helicopter handle in hand. Now looking for that dismount. There we go. Back to the Frogger steps. Over to the Big Lachaise. That blue turtle shell not forgiving. Great catch on that flower power. Remember that star is going to be that touch point. Taking some extra swings. And there we go, holding tight. Adriana can go to this next cliffhanger ledge. Or opt to skip it. Great grip here. Adriana looking for the dismount. Gets both points on that obstacle. Taking her time across the spinning tops. Got less than a minute to go. Oh, we claimed 1 point for that second block being accessed. Let's see how Adriana decides to attack this obstacle with about 30 seconds to go. Timing her momentum. Okay, we touched the block, or they touched the handle. So that acquired another point. Need to get to that cowbell if we want one more point before time runs out at 3 minutes. Dig deep. Come on, Adriana. No, might be a little too late. Oh, I'm not sure if that was enough. And there we go. Just a little out of reach. So far, the Minecraft handles been pretty challenging as we work through the run order. It goes, I believe, in reverse order from how they performed in the prelims. The faster your completion time from the earlier rounds means you get to run later in the finals. Here we go, next athlete getting counted in. Emma Craik. Dropping on down the slider. And taking some big old steps through the Mushroom Kingdom. Excellent knee drive there. Being able to kick those knees up helps generate that momentum in that certain direction that you want to go. Nicely done. Emma starts her journey across these building sides. Reaching out and swinging across. And nice job. Here we go. Back onto the Frogger platforms. Oh no, must have had a foot slip. So we have to go straight in to the laches here. Great timing. We got another move to make up to that star. Big throw coming in. There we go. Hold on tight, Emma. At the base of that star, repositioning just a little bit. Does she go on to that next hold? She does. He's got the grip for it. And gets the landing. Nicely done. Going with some slow single steps. Got to be careful. And now it's back up to these question marks. These have been tough all week long. Looking for that first touch point. There we go. She's holding tight. Got some great grip out there. Up next, that next big throw, forward-facing grip. Come on, Emma. Got to go with a reverse throw and not quite going to get there. Got about 40 seconds remaining. Just going to lead out a little bit and start that slide across the track. She can get a point if she can reach that next handle, but going to go ahead and drop down. Try to get to that bell before the 3-minute time limit. Come on, Emma Craik. Fighting her way up here. Has got a decent leg lock. And there we go. Nicely done. 256.5 for Emma. And next athlete getting counted in. Holding on tight. And secures that first point. Lisa Young on the move. Lisa, big jump out. Going to have to reach with that other hand to try to get into a better position for that transition. Waiting for the swing. A nice job. Great job staying calm and collected. Anytime you miss a ring swing and start to panic, that is no way to go about getting those rings knocked out. But here we go now on the rampage. Walls transitioning through, trying to find that helicopter handle. Going with a one-handed swing. Nice job. This makes that next building transition a little easier. And stepping on out, heading on over to the Frogger platform. Slide on through. Big hop. And one more big jump to finish. We'll shake things out just a bit before getting that momentum built up for the flower power grab. One more move to make. Nice landing. Touch points that star. Will we go for a full grab? Hopefully so. Got the height for it. Great job. And nice grab on that last hold and a quick dismount down. Gonna go ahead and stride across those spinning tops. No stopping for Elisa going in to the cliffhanger holds. Going to utilize the corner portion of that block before transitioning it around for these reverse laches. And one more, got to be on the side of this block. Hold tight, look at that grip, nice job. Needs to get out of there now. And another clear. We're down to 30 seconds. We've got to be quick here on the hammer slide. And great use of the momentum here. Oh, good reach. Come on, let's go. It's going to come down to time here for the climb up. Less than 15 seconds. Let's see if we got the rope tech here for the climb to the bell. We're going with the leg pinch in the front. Keep going. Over halfway. Just a few seconds. It's going to be close. Might be down to the buzzer. Not sure if that's going to be enough to get a point under the time limit, but still a great run. Almost a full clear. Nicely done. And here we go, next athlete. Daisy Whitaker sliding on down. Good landing. And we're heading into these mushroom tops. Ooh, you can see the first and the third are a little wobbly. You got to be careful on those. Another one of Elijah Browning's students. Oh, that next ring a little out of reach. Putting two hands on one ring. Gonna try to get that swing built up a little bit more. Nice job. And skip that last one. Before getting onto these rampage walls to find that helicopter handle. Got to be mindful of that footing. One arm swing through like a monkey bar. As we get that jump down, there it is. Stepping through, gonna use that back step to push and get a little closer to that next transition. Daisy moving on to the turtle shell. Daisy looking for the move on to the flower. And then up and over onto the star. Oh, we get the touch point, but not able to hold on. And striding across. This course has a little bit of everything. All sorts of hand positions being challenged here. Reverse grip, the lache across toward forward-facing grip. Touch point, that second block gets a point there. As you get further and further through these courses, that grip, it's hard to get refreshed after each obstacle. Trying to slide our way down the track. Starting to figure it out a little bit. Does take some lift. There we go. Come on, Daisy, a little further down the track. Not going to get there. Going to try that rope swing. The rope climb here. Just a few seconds remaining. Well, that's going to do it for her official time, but she's still going to push on forwards. Digging deep here, showing a lot of heart and getting to the top of the bell. Nice job, Daisy Whitaker. Coming down pretty quick. Hopefully no rope burn. A nice job. And here we go. Hope Vidovic on to the move. Remember that first and third mushroom will tip a little bit. Nice job, able to maintain balance. Swinging through, big swing, big arch. And a great landing, going to go ahead and climb up and try to find our way through. Transition obstacle. Can be a bit of a time sink. But Hope gets through it pretty efficiently. Gonna push through those Frogger blocks. And up and in. Building that swing up for the flower power. Great catch. Still got some more work to do on this obstacle. Got a lot of momentum built up. Got the touch point. But not able to hold on. Keep on striding across those spinning PlayStation buttons. Leaping out for that question mark. And want at least to get that touch point on that second block, but holds on for a hot second. Gonna move on to that pickaxe. See if we can't slide it down the track. Got a good push off of that starting position. Try to get that touch point on that second handle. And maintaining her grip here. Almost to the end. Come on, Hope. Get to that truss. And that dismount. Excellent job. We got 30 seconds until to the top of that bell. Time's up at 3 minutes. She's got a good pace going. And secures that last point at 2:38.3. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us in the chat. Feel free to cheer on anybody you're here to watch. Ooh, coming in hot. Lilia Skarsky. Stepping across those Mushroom Kingdoms. Into the ring transitions. Athlete coming out of the 605 Ninja. Stepping on down, looking for that transition across the building tops. We'll try to position that handle, make it a little easier for that transition. And stepping on through, Lilia on to those sliding blocks. Just going to climb on over, make that a lot easier. Now that Lachey Tech's going to be tested. Great catch on that first flower power. Up and in, holding tight here. We've seen some athletes skip the squid and go straight to the platform. She's got the grip for it, though. And now just needs a little more momentum for that dismount. Ooh, coming in hot. She's A-okay. Stepping down, moving through those spinning tops. Oh. Couldn't tell from this angle if she stepped off or not, but let's see what the total score winds up being later. Here we go on the cliffhanger. Looking for that second block. And third block in hand. Just need to get that last one. Oh, so close. Now we're going to see how we can handle this Minecraft pickaxe. Fighting her way through. She can get a point by getting to that second handle. And not quite going to get there. And the time is ticking away for Lilia Skarsky. Still going to climb up as high as she can. Try to get to that bell to finish strong. Crowd cheering her on to finish. And there, oh my gosh, dropping down from the top. Nice run from Lilia. And here we go, next athlete on the slide down. Sticks the landing in Claire Matern. Stepping through those mushrooms. Going for the ring swings here, those off-axis ring swings. Claire not using a lot of swing, which is very smart when you don't need a lot of swing to make those transitions. Conserve that energy for later. And it actually makes it more efficient. You don't have to wait on that huge swing back or swing forwards when you do wind up transitioning into those next few rings. Stepping through all the way, making quick work of the rampage walls. Now Claire getting through the Frogger blocks. And in into the turtle shell throw here. Great catch for Claire. Big up kick. One more swing should do it. Hold on tight. Gets that star power. Oh my gosh. Didn't quite hold on to the squid. And looks like we're good. As we head into that cliffhanger. Back and forth we go. Catching those corners. Good job on that front end. Trying to time that swing just right. Ooh, matched and needed one more swing. Holds on. Just needs to adjust that swing for the dismount. Excellent job. Time for the Minecraft pickaxes. You need to slide down that track as hard as you can off that truss. Going backwards here. It's going to help a little bit with the momentum, but now the turn, hold, and kick through. Get to that truss, get to that dismount, and she's going to have time for the climb up. If everything was clear on the course earlier, this might be a full clear here. And there's the bell, the third place right now. A great run from Claire Matern. So she might have shorted the landing coming off of that squid dismount, but still a great run from Claire. Good enough for third place currently. And Beckett Roberts coming in hot. Nice landing, coming in, scaring Matt for a second. Oh no, the third mushroom. Remember, the first and third will tip a bit. That was explained in the rules. Might play a little differently for every athlete depending on how they step on those tops, but gets through those rings without any issue. Swinging through the helicopters and jumping on down. Big hops from Beckett. Oh, but couldn't secure that landing, had to fall backwards. And a great swing tech from Beckett here. Twist of the hips will generate that speed and momentum a lot quicker. Coming on down into those spinning tops and strides all the way through. Comes the cliffhanger throws. First point acquired for this lane. And making quick work of these transitions, trying to time out those handholds as best as Beckett can. Good dismount now. It's going to be this Minecraft pickaxe. Oh my gosh, just not sure if there was a misstep off of the platform or we'll get that rope knocked out anyway. And that's going to do it for Beckett Robertson. Exhausted coming down that rope quickly. And next athlete on the platform, ready to go. Getting him counted down, and here we go. Vale Brewer on the slider, needs to get a little more momentum before coming down. There it is. Stepping into the Mushroom Kingdom. Careful, this next one's going to tip a little bit. And sticks the landing, rocking the Feiyu Onitsukas. Those are the shoes that we see a lot of tricking athletes or martial artists wear. Handful of ninjas still rock them from time to time. And nice job through the ring swings for Vail Brewer. Shimmying over these walls. Helicopter transition. Getting spun around a little bit. Before making that drop down into these Frogger blocks. And just a few more moves. And there we go. Oh, Vail not quite able to get to the turtle shell. But he's going to drop on down, sprint across. Coming out of that Warrior Playground. Out in Colorado, he's got Glenn Albright coaching alongside. Going to take that first cliffhanger toss from the back of the block. Nice job. Looks like he's going to do the same thing here. Oh, my gosh. He's making it a little further on himself. But that's all right. Vail's got to get through this Minecraft pickaxe. Okay, we get a point for the pickaxe touch, but unable to make that transition. We got 30 seconds to climb on up. And almost there to the bell. And there we go, Vail Brewer. Coming on down and just ragdolls. Just completely exhausted. Nice job, Vail Brewer. Next athlete scrambling up. And here we go. Sliding down. Landon Banks. Stepping across these mushroom tops. Finding a good rhythm here on the ring swings. Nice job, Landon. Transitioning over. Helicopter handle in hand. Being able to pull back while you're still on that second building to help with that momentum to swing through. Gets him through that third building transition. Going for the hops across those Frogger tops. And now we got to test that explosive Lachey power. Ooh, landing a little off on that swing to it, but manages to hang on. Now we've got that open grip on the sides of the star, holding tight. What's it going to be here? Is it going to be a big swing dismount? Nope, going to hold on to that last cliffhanger on the base of the squid and striding across those spinning tops. Landon heading over the cliffhangers on the question marks. Makes the Lachey to get that first point. We've got less than a minute now. Nice catch on that front side of the cliffhanger. Now it's going to be a reverse throw across to the sides of this next block. Oh, goes to one side of this cliffhanger. Now splits the difference. 40 seconds remain. Gets the full clear on the question mark cliffhangers. Just going to chalk up a little bit, take a second to rest up. Not much time remaining. 30 seconds. Climbing up, trying to utilize that knee drive. And not going to get there. Wants to try to climb this rope to get one more point before time expires. He's only going to have about 10 seconds to get up there. Hopefully that rope tech is going to be good. Got to lock in that leg tech. And it's going to be close. I'm not sure if it's going to be under the 3-minute mark. But still a great run from Landon Banks. And coming up next, it's going to be our next athlete from Ninja U. And sliding in, Mason Talixon. Coming in hot off of the top of the slider. And no problem here, going to go straight into those rings. This is where trying to find that ring swing tech is really important. Almost counterintuitive. You swing away from a ring you're trying to go to, but based on the timing of your release, that's going to help swing you around to that next one. More often than not, you'll see a lot of athletes that are new to sport just kind of swing out of control and fight the swing and not really let it work to their advantage. But great patience there from that student out of Ninja U. Coach Nate on the sideline giving some instruction as well as Mason makes his way onto that third building. Ooh, trying to dip that toe. Don't dip that toe in the water. Need to be a little closer to that dismount. Nice job. Frogger hops. Looking through the tops of those blocks. And big up kick here. There we go, onto the flower. Should have the swing tech here built up. There it is. One more to go. Great catch from Mason down into the spinning tops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Less than a minute remaining. See which way he decides to go about trying to get to these next few blocks. Ooh, grabs on the corner, gets that 1 point. Got to go on the front side and then switch that grip over. 30 seconds to go. Coach right there trying to make sure he's putting those hands right where he wants them to go. Hold on tight. That's a good grip there. Needs a little more momentum to dismount. Sticks the landing. 20 seconds, not much time. He's going to have to push hard here to slide down that track. Find that next handle. Mason gets the touch point. Only about 5 seconds for this rope climb, though. It's going to be tough. Coach telling him to pump those arms for all he's worth, and man, that's easier said than done when you're exhausted at the end of a course run. Mason showing some good heart here towards the end. Pinching with those frog legs, techniques, and that's it. Great run. And hard from the coach. Super hyped up out there. You can see how the emotions run high out here on the course. Good stuff from Mason Talixon. All right, next up, Luca Romano coming in hot, down, landing off that zip line. Coming out of the urban playground. Good footwork through the Mushroom Kingdom. Trying to kick towards that ring. And swinging through, looking relaxed out there. Nice job. Good use of the timing of the swing. Transitioning through onto the second building. Grab onto that helicopter prop and move on through. Nice work, going from way back from downtown. Big jumps. Sticks that landing. And up and in, coming up. No problem on that flower power grab. Going for the star now. We got a lot of throw power. Oh my gosh, overshoots it. Secures that point though. That 2-point obstacle. Reaching out for that next cliffhanger block. Good job. Gets that first point. Needs to get all the way through the rest of these cliffhangers and dismount before we secure that next one. Excellent job bottoming out on each move, but still great grip here. Kind of off angle, but gets the landing. Luca, you've got about 50 seconds. Always going to work that pickaxe down the line a little bit, and great technique here. Hopping through. Needs to get that reach. Hold on, Luca. Yes, sir. Let's go. Get it to the end of that track. He's at the base of that handle and holding tight. Dismounting down. He's got 30 seconds to go. Climb on up that rope. Use that leg tech. Let's see what we got. Going with that J-hook. There it is. Steadies that rhythm and beautiful rope technique to the top of the rope. Luca Romano. Impressive rope climb, sir. You're finishing out at 240.8. Nice job. And here we go. Next athlete up, Polly Wilson. Swinging on through and on to these mushroom tops here. You got to be careful. The first and third will tilt and pivot based on how you step on top. Excellent job staying light on her feet. Polly taking her time here, building up that angled swing. Excellent work. Nice job. It's one thing to be calm and collected under pressure when you're swinging on those obstacles, but while you're at the World Finals, in the big show with all these people watching, can be a little more intimidating, but these athletes are locked in, staying focused in on what they have in front of them. Polly making quick work of the Rampage buildings. Diving for these blocks. Going from the top. Not letting it slow her down. On now to that turtle shell. Check that Lachey tech here. This has been one of the more challenging lanes for these athletes. Testing that grip. 2 days in a row of competing. Athletes are tired. They're exhausted. Hold on tight. Impressive job. That was a lot of power. Here comes the next throw onto that next cliffhanger ledge. Polly going for the landing now. Got to drop on down, stride across these steps. Ooh, if you go slow, you run the risk of them spinning out from underneath you a little. A little more. She's taking her time, figuring it out. Good to go. Polly Wilson on now for the Cliffhangers. Yet another international athlete here who's got an extra challenge of traveling into a completely different time zone. Polly going for this big throw. Hold on to that corner. Less than a minute remaining. Catches onto that third block. We got one more throw to go. Paulie lining up for this toss across. And just out of reach. Nice try, Paulie. We got almost 30 seconds left. We want to try to get a few more points. Try to push through this Minecraft axe. Once she was in a good position, able to get to the end of the track and get that first touch point. She can get to the end of the track on to the truss and climb down to the platform. Oh no, loses grip towards the end. She'll have 10 seconds to try to climb up and get one more point before the time runs out. 5 seconds. She's got a good leg tech here, wrapping and stepping. And oh my gosh, great job. 258.3 for Polly Wilson, all the way from Australia. Nicely done. Next athlete standing by, ready to rock and roll. Here we go, dropping down. Noelle Garrity. Ooh, quick footwork across those mushroom tops. Hybrid strong. Noelle looking for these rings. Nice job as we work our way through those buildings coming out of the Hybrid Ninja Academy. Rocking the matching neon shoelaces. Styling, profiling out there. And gets through Rampage really quickly. Hopping across these tops. Let's check that swing tech. And there's that patented bicycle kick. And a good scoop of the feet. It's going to help get that body in a good position. Ooh, a little bit low on that star grab. But notice that bicycle kick, that's one foot, then the other foot follows through. It's like a double pump of the legs to help generate that momentum in a much quicker fashion. Noelle striding across those spinning tops without any hesitation. And now going to take a quick second to collect herself, but not long. Popping across. Noelle generating that bicycle kick momentum once again, but ooh, it's tough when you're on that reverse grip like this. Hold tight. Nice work. Pump that leg and jump on out of there. Less than a minute coming up remaining. It's coming down to the wire, folks. We got to get this Minecraft axe to the end of the track. All about that foot scoop. This part's a little tricky, though. Trying to reach. The hands are starting to slip down the handle. Time that reach and not going to get that touch point, sadly. Going to get that rope climb, though. We got time for it. 30 seconds remaining. As Noelle Garrity using that foot pinch as we climb to the top for the bell. And there we go. Nice work. 238.8 for Noelle Garrity. we go. Caden on the move. Oh my gosh, oh no, that third mushroom caused him to get tripped up there on that transfer. Took a little bit of a tough fall on his hip. Looks like he's still going to keep fighting on though. Shake it off, keep moving. Swinging through, stepping up onto the wall. Caden transitioning across these buildings. Looking for that swing through. The helicopter's going to spin out of control a little bit. But gets across those steps. And dropping on in. Nice work. Looking for that next Frogger block. Climbing up and over. Time for the Lachey lane. Leaning back and kicking forwards. Should be enough of a swing to get him going. There it is. A lot of momentum built up and nice catch on that star. Now time for the squid grab. No problem there. And dropping in for the spinning tops. Nice footwork. Still got time to finish here. We got more points potential here through the cliffhangers on the question marks. Nice transition to that second block. Third block in hand. Really want to time that reverse grip with that swing. Too much forward swing can cause you to peel out. Oh, and just slap the side of the block, which slowed his hand down a little bit.
Let's go. Come on, get the job done. You got 2 more obstacles. Let's go, Caden. You got it. Go, 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 go. There you go, Caden. Push.
30 seconds remaining. Couldn't quite get to that touch point. Those hands have got to be burning by this point. Still got time. Use that leg tech. If you got it figured out, it might take a few seconds. Don't want to panic. Take a chance to steady yourself. 10 seconds remaining. We'll rest a second here, and I think he's going to call it on that. And that's going to do it for Caden. And here we go. Lennox Benjamin coming in hot. Striding across, rocking that RJ Roman shirt. Gonna try to use some of that RJ Roman shred power. Get a little off axis with that swing, but timing that return swing, helping out with that timing. And there we go. So that's what I was talking about. Too much off-axis swing can be detrimental if you don't get those power moves just right. But Lennox able to dial it back in. We got Flyboy Isaiah Thomas out there helping out with the coaching. Lennox stepping on down. I'm looking for that push off of these Frogger blocks. And big leap out onto the turtle shell. Good catch, kicking up and kicking back. Holding tight onto that star. Excellent grab. That's usually the toughest portion of this lane. And secures that landing. And picks up that speed to cut that corner around. And heading on now for these question marks. 1, then 2, then follow through. Nice way to follow through on that match grip. Gonna have to get that swing built up for that side grab of that cliffhanger block. It's in hand, wants to get on out of there. Ooh, come on, Lennox. We got a minute to go. Got slightly hung up on the rings at the start, but everything else since then has been flawless. Getting through that first portion of the Minecraft handles pretty easily. And look at this tech, big pullback. That's going to help generate that momentum to slam that pickaxe home. Oh, no go. Make sure you go to the finish platform. Okay, thought he was going to dismount off to the side. Lennox, climb on up. You got plenty of time to finish. Let's see what that rope tech looks like. Find that rhythm, pinch onto the foot every time you take a step. Take that pressure off your hands if you can. And there is the bell, and that's going to put Lennox Benjamin in first place currently. Great run. Swinging down, getting that landed right now. Declan Manley stepping on through. And finding those off-angle swings without any issues here. Declan looking locked in. Oh, gonna take 1 second to kind of adjust that swing. Nicely done. Look at that composure. Sticks the landing. Coming out of Austin Ninjas. As we start our transition across. Looking for that helicopter handle. Needs to lower himself down a little bit. Declan swinging through. Dropping down, stepping out. Jumping over. Moving quick here, up and into that turtle shell right away without any hesitation. Up and in, onto the flower. Back and forth we go. Hold on tight. Nice grab onto the start. Nice job so far. Dips on out of there. And good footwork across the spinning PlayStation buttons. First cliffhanger block in hand. Looking for that toss across. Secures that first point. But Declan's not done. He wants to get further into this one. Grabs hold of that next block. Splits the difference. Reverse grip time into that side-to-side grab. Come on, Declan. Hold tight, just a little shy on a full transfer. Powering through this axe slide. Climbing up the handle a little bit. Ooh, gets the touch point, but can't quite hold on. A little less than 30 seconds. Get to that top of the bell. Got a good rope tech here, pinching, holding, sitting on those feet as he climbs up and hits the bell at 243.1. And coming on down pretty fast. These kids are fearless, man. They're scaring me with these big old drops from the top. All right, folks, we're down to our over halfway to go, and just want to give another shout out to our amazing sponsors that made this event possible. Big shout out to Slapchalks, a cool company with some wearable gear with some mesh pants for the chalk access. Bucket of Chalk providing some quality chalk products. League of Ninja Warriors that has the collectible Ninja Warrior cards and whatnot. Ninja Master does the timing. Strongholds provides a lot of different holds. DGS, same thing as well. Legendborn and World of Ninja Sport. Thank you so much to all our sponsors. Next athlete counting in and ready to go. Samantha Mishkin coming in hot. Stepping across these mushroom tops. They do pivot on the first and third, but no problem there. Staying calm and collected as Samantha starting their swing through the rings. Off axis a little bit. That offset ring is the toughest portion of this obstacle, trying to find that angle to swing through the rest of these. And needs a little bit more momentum to secure the point on the landing. Nice job. Samantha getting her way through the Rampage buildings, coming out of Jump Twist Academy. It's got Flip Rodriguez out there coaching and encouraging her as she's working her way through. No problem on the helicopter handle. Thumbs up onto those sliding blocks. Oh, that was close. Remember, they can't touch down anywhere else. Got to stay on those red blocks. She's sliding the blocks as she goes. Gets the clear. Time for the big laches. Great timing on the swing through. And a big up kick to get that momentum going once again. Star grab coming up. Hold on tight. Nicely done. Moving efficiently here on these powerful moves. And dropping down. Going to try to attack these spinning tops. Careful. And spun out. Got the halfway point. Going to climb on up to these cliffhangers. Great transition already onto that second and third. Moving quickly here. Got a reverse grip and toss across. Need a little bit more power for this one. Hold on tight. Nice job, Samantha. And gets the full points on the cliffhanger lane. Here comes the Minecraft handle. We got to slide it down to the end of the track. Try to get through. Good job at the very base of it and follows through with the other hand on top. Pumping it down the track here. Coming up on short time. Only 15 seconds left. Her hands are slipping just a bit. Needs to get to that truss to help with the dismount. Fighting hard for it. Reaches out for that truss. Needs to get down to that platform. Gets both points. And 3 minutes is going to be the time limit. But amazing run from Samantha Mishkin. She ain't done yet. Climbing up to that bell. And there we go. Great run from Samantha Mishkin. So the deciding factor of this course has been those question mark blocks and that Minecraft pickaxe. But on now the course is Neva McClure. Going with that crisscross step across those mushrooms. Here we go with a big up kick to try to find that rhythm and find that swing to make that transition around. Big swing through. Needs to do the same thing. My goodness, what wingspan being utilized there. Nicely done. Gonna take out some of the guesswork there of those off-axis swings. Now we're working through the Rampage walls. Looking for that dismount. There it is. Sliding across. First few obstacles knocked out under a minute. 2 of the turtle shell. 1 then 2. Nice job getting onto that next hold. Big swings coming up. Shouldn't need any more than that to line this grab up. There it is. Grabbing hold of that squid handle and then dropping down. Needs a little bit more momentum to secure that landing. And just goes right into those next few steps. Climbing up into the cliffhanger. Looking for these next couple of moves. At the end of the third block. Nice job. We got to get that dismount now. Never McClure looking for that clear. Shimmying down the track. Nice work. Staying high on that handle. Try to reach with the lower hand and then follow through. Match on top. She has got a lot of time left. She needs to get to this truss piece, though, to help with the dismount. Nice work sticking the legs out to assist with the dismount. Gets full points. Looking for a full clear here. And a good foot technique. Locking on to that front portion of the shin. 234. Impressive run. That is going to put her first place overall. Nicely done, Never McClure. And just goes in there and lays down, completely exhausted out there. I don't blame you. Go ahead. Can't take a nap right there, though. We got more runners coming through. Impressive run. Getting chalked up out there right now. We got another athlete coming out of the Rock Solid Warrior. Rock Solid, located in North Carolina. Not too far out from Raleigh, North Carolina. One of the sponsored gyms out here that had 2 other age group courses set up. And here we go. Sliding in, coming in hot. Cyrus said. Going to have a little lean to side, but makes it through. Up and in, trying to get that off-angle swing locked in. We got Coach Zane helping out on the sideline. Woo, nice fast dismount. Cyrus finding the rhythm, finding the reach on each one of these buildings. Good work quickly through the Rampage section. And no problem on the Frogger drops. He's going to chalk up just a bit before getting onto that turtle shell. And quick transition. Doesn't need many swings to get going. No problem on that star grab either. And hopping on to that squid to get on out of there for a full clear for that series of obstacles. Fancy footwork across those spinning platforms before getting into that cliffhanger section. All chalked up, ready to rock. And Cyrus is just flying through, man. Making that grab look easy on that final block and gets the dismount less than under 2 minutes to this point. And now it's on to the Minecraft axes. A full minute to go at this point. And great transition, staying up high. Going to help keep that center of gravity work to his advantage. Cyrus pushing through. Onto that pillar. Gets that clear. Looking for a clear here at the top of the rope. 2:30 coming up. Oh, just shy of it. And there it is. 2:28.6. And that's going to put Cyrus in first. A handful of runners to go. We saw this in the 9U division. Athletes just kept getting faster and faster towards the end. So we're going to have to see if somebody's going to take some big risks and make some interesting moves out there on the course. Next athlete getting counted in, Harris Gore. Dropping in hot. Stepping across these tilting platforms, making it to safety. Another rock-solid athlete. Good match grip onto that next ring. And great tech on the dismount. Harris got Joshua Auer out there helping out, another rock-solid coach. Auer family runs that facility, both locations out there. Harris Gore swinging through off of that helicopter. And popping on down through those Frogger platforms. Looking for that transition over onto the turtle shells. Big back pull and catching onto the flower. We need a little bit more power generated before we get onto that star grab. There we go, looking for that next hold and dismounting down. Doesn't take long to get through that one. Single stepping through. Up and in. Looking for these cliffhanger holds. One more move to make. Oh no, just a little shy of making that full clear. Pushing through that Minecraft axe without any issues. Wants to get to that second handle if he can. Short wingspan, not quite able to get there. Plenty of time before that rope grab and climb up to potentially get one more point. Harris Gore had a great run going, but just came up short on that reach for the Minecraft axe and the cliffhanger, but still an impressive run. Finishing out at 2:19.7, still puts him in to the top 10 at 6th place currently. And here we go. Jenna Walter swinging on down. Lining up for the Mushroom Kingdom approach. Ooh, that third one tipped over a decent amount, but didn't let it bother her. That's the trick with these balance obstacles. Sometimes you just got to keep on moving. Coming out of the Conquer Ninja Gyms. Jenna getting that swing tech figured out. And dropping through now onto the Rampage walls. Looking for that helicopter handle to help with that transition over. Nice catch at the base of the wall. And going to pull back a little bit before making that transition. Good work. Up and over. Up and in. Jenna looking for that next swing. No problem on that flower power hold. And the star in hand. Next grab, almost through, looking for that finish. Nice job, Jenna. We got to get through these steps. And halfway through her allotted time. 130 down, 130 to go. Gonna Lachey off the corner, piece of that block, and make that catch. Couple more big moves to make. Hold on tight. Those ledges start to eat into those fingers. They don't feel good the longer you hang up there. Jenna building up that swing and holding tight. That last block will spin a little bit and sticks the landing. Under a minute to go. Let's see what Jenna decides to do here. We're going to push off the platform a bit to get that slide through onto that second handle. Big power move. And reaching out and dropping down. We got 30 seconds to climb up this. Looks like another full clear here. And look at that leg tech pinching on with the knee and foot pinch on the rope. That's going to take a lot of that pressure off those hands as we consistently move upwards to get to the bell. Nicely done, Jenna Walter. Here we go, Kayla Vale coming in hot. Stepping across, ooh, making some fast footwork here. See what plan he's gonna go with. Ooh, nice, gonna go ahead and take a big old arch around. Find that swing through. Dropping in. Caleb crawling up onto the side of the buildings. Good job reaching out. Step on over, make sure you got good footing before transitioning, and now on to the Frogger hops. Pushing off those blocks and making sure he's getting a good jump position. Don't let those feet drag. He is A-okay all the way through. And we're building up that swing. Ooh, good catch. Bottoms out a little bit with those shoulders fully extended. But we're building up that momentum once again. Good catch onto the star. One last grab onto that squid, and we're going to be moving on into those sprints across those spinning platforms. Looking for those ledges. Over we go. 1 point acquired. Nice catch. Caleb looking strong here. Needs to dial in this next big toss across. And no! Just a little short. Couldn't quite hold on to both sides. And now going forward facing. Moves through this Minecraft pickaxe. Trying to get that momentum built up. Gets the touch point, but not quite able to get all the way through. And here comes the rope climb. Going with that J-hook tech. Notice how he slides that rope off to the side and pinches it. Making a great progress up that rope quickly. And good run from Caleb. down, swinging in. Adrian Gorankofty moving through the rings. Kicking forward, kicking back. Good timing on the ring swing. Coming out of the Rhino Ninja Gym. Climbing up. Looking for those windows to hold on to. Transitioning through. And nice walking his way across that side of the building, looking like Spider-Man out there. Ooh, careful. Got to make these jumps secure for each one of these Frogger platforms. Adrian on to the turtle shell. Needs that momentum built up once more. Good work on that first flower power catch. Going for that bicycle kick to get things going. Ooh, nice grab, Adrian. Come on, hold tight. A little bit more to go. And looking for that dismount with one swing is all Adrian needs. Taking a second to look at these PlayStation buttons, and he double steps, single steps those last few. Gets across. Got 1:15 remaining. One, then two, all the way through. Come on, Adrian. Gets the landing. Looking strong. We got less than a minute, though. Down to 50 seconds. I'll try to work that pickaxe down the line a little bit. See how he's driving those knees up. That's going to try to help that momentum get up a little bit to take the weight off of that axe. As he looks for that transition here, the wingspan might be working against him. He gets the touch point, but not able to get both points on the pickaxe, so he's going to go ahead and climb it out. Use that pinch tech. About 15 seconds remaining. And going for the bell. There we go. Adrian, excellent run. Puts him in 7th place currently. And next athlete up, sliding on down. Taylor Weatherford. Stepping across the Mario tops. We're going to do a quick match tech with those feet. Reposition as we swing on through. Big stretch reaching out for that ring. And plenty of momentum to get him to that landing pad. Stretching out. Okay, goes through that low portion of that helicopter hold. Trying to find his footing here. And there we go. Ooh, don't want to slip here on the Frogger hops. Up and over. And now going to take a quick twist. Looking for that next move. There we go. Nice grab onto the star power. One more catch in hand, and now going to swing forward for the dismount. Mr. Weatherford moving forwards. Quick double steps all the way through those spinning platforms. And now on to these question marks. Quick transitions is what we're looking for, and that's exactly what Taylon's doing. Looking for one more big move here. Woo, let's go. Hold on tight. Got to get that dismount to get full points, and there it is. Nicely done. Come on, buddy. You got 1 minute to go. It's going to be a big slide here. What's it going to be? It's going to try to muscle it a little bit. Small hops is going to get the job done eventually. But now it's got to get that momentum built up a little bit. Gets the grab. Hold on tight. Slide on through. Now he starts sliding. Oh, my gosh. Watch those feet. And we're good. Oh, my gosh. Almost fell off on the dismount. Less than 30 seconds for that bell. And Taylon Weatherford jumping up into third place. Next athlete getting counted down. Hopping through, Striker Strickland. Coming in hot. It's the Strickland family, known as Strictly Ninjas. Whole family competes in ninja. Athletes out of Georgia, believe they train out of Ninja Corps in Lilburn, Georgia. As Striker working his way through. Gets the landing. Now we're looking for those Frogger hops. Dropping in. And making it through. Striker now on to, oh my goodness, right away from that blue turtle shell. Not needing any extra swings. And same thing on the star. Going to do it in just 2 swings. Might need one more extra here for that last cliffhanger to be safe. Ooh, he's fully outstretched. Come on, Striker, get out of there. Secures that landing. Fast footwork. Gets a little off axis, but okay. Climbing up now for the cliffhanger blocks. Going with the static hold. Static reaches on each. Is he going to static this one too? Or is he going to match and throw? Might be a match and throw here. Oh, face plants down, but he's okay. He'll start climbing up and he'll have time. And that's a veteran move there. Going to utilize the starting portion of that platform. Help drive that pickaxe halfway down the track. Hold on tight. And feet on the pillar is going to help with the dismount. And Striker Strickland almost getting a full clear. Going to go ahead and finish out. Great rope lock on that leg tech. Climbing up. Oh my gosh. Coming down. Did he hit the bell? I couldn't tell if he hit the bell or not. Oh, I think he went to grab at it and missed. So he's got to repeat that process. Still plenty of time. Really having to dig deep here. Hold on tight. You don't want to reach too soon. And there we go. Gets it the second time. Wow, what a fight. 248.5 puts him in the 9th place overall. Tough fall there. That's the risk you take when you try to get to that bell. A little too soon. But still, a great run from Strickland. working down the track right now. We got Amelia Stell working through Mushroom Kingdom. On to the rings. And swinging on through. Amelia has got Kayla Bergstrom in tow as the coach. Climbing on to these walls. Gonna have to step down just a little bit. Pulling through, swinging across. And makes that landing no problem. Gonna look back for that step to help with that slide. Get on out of there. Transitioning now on to this turtle shell. Going to try to build that momentum up and keep it straight. See that knee drive on the backswing. Great timing on the release. We got to do the same thing here. Up and over to that star power. Does it in 2 swings. Momentum being generated quite easily here from Amelia. Gets the landing. We're going to drop on down. Coming up on about halfway with the time limit. 1, 2, 1, 2, go all the way through. Cut that corner to the cliffhangers. Shake and bake, let's go. Hold on tight and let's get that transition through. Up and over. Let's get the exterior portion. We're going for a big move here. Nicely done. And it gets that dismount. Hold on tight. We got 1 minute to go. Now we're popping through here. Good transition. Looking for that next one. And right away, we're kind of low on that handle. Got to be careful. Don't want to slide down too soon. And onto that truss piece. Get to that landing pad. Very good. Now 30 seconds to go to climb up to that bell. Amelia Stell looking for the bell to finish up. And there it is, 236.6. Going to be 3rd place overall. Nicely done. That was a really strong run. No hiccups anywhere out there. Impressive stuff from Amelia. Next athlete up and ready. And we're jumping in. Owen Alzheimer. Winging in, striding across. Into these ring swings we go. Gonna go ahead and take a big old kick going forwards. Just time that release and nice match tech onto that ring. Gonna maintain that momentum going forwards. Excellent work. A lot of these techniques you see that these young athletes are using weren't really figured out until later in the game. So the fact that they're able to know how to use these skills at an early age, it's just going to mean they're going to progress their skill sets that much faster. Owen going all the way from the top of these blocks, not opting to push them forward whatsoever. And here we go on the blue turtle shell. Let's see what his plan of attack is going to be. Up and in, makes that grab, no problem. Plenty of momentum. 1 more to go. Great catch, Owen. Get out of there. We need 1 more swing for safety. Gets the landing, gonna hop on down. And single step all those spinning platforms, not scared of a little agility. And Owen moves right into it, not opting to chalk up. Wants to keep it cruising. And look at this speed. 1 hand. Oh my gosh. Almost saved it. Owen taking that smart approach, climbing up the truss. Gonna lead out a little bit. and not quite able to get a full transition over, but does touch that pickaxe to give him an extra point. And perfect textbook style of a rope wrap on those feet, hitting that bell. Man, 202.6 for Owen. Great run. And while we're waiting on our next runner, just want to give another shout out to our sponsors. Real quick look at the sponsor sheet, and here it is. Like a ninja, this man just appears out of nowhere, and we're off. Nolan Augustine coming in and begins the journey through Mushroom Kingdom. We're down to our last couple of runners. Big back pull, going to go ahead and try to skip one of these rings if need be. There we go. Nolan climbing up onto the wall, making these transitions. Big old kick over. Nice job there, utilizing that back building in order to get through the rampage section quickly. And now strolling with Nolan up and over all those frog hops. Let's get this twist and go. Oh, nice tech here. Up and over to this star power grab. Good stuff, Nolan. We got a few more moves to make. Gonna skip past it. Might have clipped his head a little bit, but he's like, I'll worry about that later. I got a bill I got to hit. I got a competition to win. And hopping through, making quick transitions. Well, we've seen some folks not have the power here. Okay, we're going static. We haven't seen a static move on this one as of yet, and he made it work beautifully. Nolan fell off the platform. Oh no, he was having such a great run. No, I think that would have been an incredible time. Still puts him into 11th place. But unfortunate timing on the transfer off that cliffhanger. Almost getting a full clear. And here we go. Next athlete ready to go. Another one out of Obstacle Ninja Academy. Oliver Brannon. Stepping across these Mushroom Kingdoms. And let's check that swing tech. Taking a few extra swings just for safety. Ooh, nice little single arm swing there. To quickly transition to the rest of those rings as we get into that rampage wall. And nice work getting through those last few moves on those walls. There's only a few places you could really kind of cut out some time here. Most of it's going to be determined by the amount of swings you take, and he didn't need many. Oliver building up that momentum quickly. Try to get out of this Lachey lane as fast as Oliver can. Nice job skipping past that squid. Single stepping through those spinning platforms and now into those question mark blocks. Going for the tiny hops. Lashane through. And holding tight. Oliver with the clear. We got to climb on up and get this Minecraft axe down the line. Time to go mining for resources here. Come on, let's go. And easily through. Come on, that's a sub 2 minutes to this point. Incredible pace here. Oliver Brandon shooting for first place. We're climbing. We got a great leg tech in a few moves. It's all he needed. 205.7. And that is going to be a first place position. That's going to be a tough time to beat. Next athlete getting counted in. And swinging through, my goodness. Came in hot. Stepping across. Mason Goff on the move. Another one of Elijah Browning's young students. And Mason striding his way through on the wall. Good swing through that helicopter. Big hop down. Across the Frogger steps. And now onto that turtle shell. Hold on tight, Mason. Big swing coming up. Looks like he might go for the skip here. Oh, just kidding. I thought he was going to go for it, but decided for that grab. Couldn't quite hold on. Time for the cliffhangers. Over we go. Up and in. One last move to make. Nice job. Can we get on out of there? There it is. Again, anybody that can slide that pickaxe a little bit forward usually gets through that first track pretty easily. But then this second one might feel a little tougher. Mason making short work of it regardless. Less than a minute to go. Using that pinch tech. Or hitting that bell. And hopping on down. Mason, nice job. And here we go, Easton Fletcher. East the Beast on the move, striding across these mushroom tops. Had a great preliminary round yesterday. And making his way through these offset rings. Using that pull power to generate that momentum to try to find those dismounts as early as possible. Coming out of the Jungle Gym in St. Petersburg, Florida, alongside Kayla Bergstrom. He's helping out with the chalk and the positive talk. Easton going for that swing across. And dismounting down, gets that landing just right. Going for those big hops across the Frogger platforms. Here we go with the Lachey power. Back and forth we go, taking one more swing for safety. Big pull up right there to generate that swing again for the star grab, and onto it we go. And going for the skip, going past that squid, and single stepping through those spinning platforms underneath. It's got a good pace going here. Now these blocks are a little offset from the way they were yesterday. What way is it going to go this time? Nice static holds and going for that reverse grip throw onto that next block. Hold on tight, Easton. Going onto one side instead and then switching to two sides. Sticks the landing. Come on. Okay, we're starting the Minecraft pickaxe from the start of the track. No problem getting it down, but he needs to get that reach across. Nice job. Don't let that grip slide down too low. And hopping down. Gets the clear. Let's see the rope tech as he climbs up. Impressive run from Easton. Another full clear coming up. Get that bell. And there it is. 211.9. Putting him into second place. Impressive run from that young man. And here we go, getting the countdown, sliding on down. Case and Worlid. Coming in hot off that slider. No problem on those mushroom caps, and now into the ring swing. Swinging through, we got Grant kicking him right there, giving him that encouragement and chalk if need be. Stepping through each one of these building windows. Getting a little hung up on this transition. Too high up on that helicopter hold. Oh, took out that back propeller. That thing's going to be spinning out of control for the next athlete. But Kaysen making these hops. Not having any issues. Going to take a quick twist. And jump up and in. Nice grab on the star power. We need to make that next move here. Is it going to be a skip or is he going to go for the squid? Looks like he's skipping. Hold on tight. Not slowing down, making that turn. Head to those cliffhangers now, Case, and a few more moves to make. And big swing through, making quick work of those cliffhangers. Let's see what the plan of attack is going to be on the Minecraft axe. Just going straight into it. And good use of that pull power and knee drive. It's going to help make sure it keeps moving forward as light as possible. Dropping down sub 2 minute potential here. If he's got a good leg wrap, might get sub 2 minutes. It's coming down to the wire. It's going to be close. Few seconds to go. And there's the bell, 159.4, putting him in first place. Kaysen Woolard, nice job. And ladies and gentlemen, we're on to our final runner of the wave of the 7U finals. Counting down, running in, Jace Black from Dexterity Depot. Rocking that tank top, swinging through. Ninja Jace making good moves here on the ring swings. And into the building crawl we go. Good transitions. Making sure every foot goes exactly where he wants it. And hopping across these tops. Come on, Jace, let's see what you got. Got some tough times to beat. No problem on that first transition to the flower. Up onto that hold on the outside. And quickly onto that last cliffhanger. Going to take a quick drop down. Striding through, cutting that corner, heading on over up into those cliffhanger blocks. Power up acquired. This man is going through. Jace looking for these throws quickly on all of them. Needs a little bit more power here for that dismount. And now on to the Minecraft axe. Going to work it out there a little bit before making some good hops. Got a good bend in the arms. Reaching out for the handle. This is where speed might start affecting that grip. But nope, he is A-OK. 142 to this point, climbing that rope. And incredible time here if he gets the bell. 146.7 again. Fastest yesterday in the prelims and fastest again in the finals. So Jace Black going to take home the top prize for the 7U. But impressive work from all of the athletes out here. Want to say thank you so much to Warrior Tech family as well for running the course out there, making sure things are smooth as possible. And let's take a look at our sponsor list one last time. Thank you so much to all the sponsors seen here. We appreciate everyone being here and hanging out in the live stream with us as well. Thank y'all so much. I'm Ryan Stratus, commentator for Ninja Sport Network. If you like what you saw, appreciate y'all. And check out the rest of our content. And tune in next time. But that's going to do it for us here in Orlando, Florida. Thank you so much, y'all. Until next time, see you later.